Rebecca, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. How you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Yeah, very good.
Yeah. To introduce yourself.
My name's Rebecca and I am the managing executive of the Walrus Foundation.
How long have you worked in the crypto scene?
So I came into the decentralized tech scene in 2018. What is that, 7 years now? 6 or 7 years?
Oh, is there any story like how did you get into the scene?
So I've worked in technology all my life. And the last, we had an agency with a bunch of friends and business partners. And at that point, a lot of those people I was working with actually moved into the crypto world. And they asked me if I wanted to join. And I had too much FOMO to not join because I didn't want to miss out on all the fun. So yeah, I went and joined them on their project in 2018.
I'm quite curious, like what was your first impression that this blockchain technology?
A lot of big companies were controlling things, and the technology in Bitcoin, Ethereum, we could see that this gave freedom back to the people, and this is what we thought was important. So we were all quite keen to explore that. For me personally, I also thought that it might be kind of the last big revolution of technology that I could be part of. It was made up of incredibly clever, thoughtful people, entrepreneurs, but scientists and technologists, lawyers, like people who really cared about how our society was evolving and how this technology could help it. So that was a real privilege to get to do that.
Thank you so much. I really like your answer. If there's one biggest problem you think we have to solve using the blockchain technology, what would be?
It is giving ownership of people's data back to the individual. I think at the moment, what we've seen with Facebook and all, and everybody knows this, these companies are becoming so extraordinarily, unbelievably rich on the back of all of our data. We just accept that. But as soon as people start building applications where some of that wealth goes back to the users and the users continue to actually control their own data, I think we'll look back on this time and go, this was crazy.
So are you recommend people to get into the crypto scene?
Do I recommend people doing it? So, I mean, the advantages of the things I love about it, it's very non-hierarchical and it's very freeing. The people are incredibly nice and very supportive of each other. So you learn a lot. So people are very generous with their knowledge and sharing that. It's, as you can see, it's a really fun community. It's a different way of living sometimes. We travel around a lot. We see each other from place to place to place. So we do have a nomadic life. It's a very trusting world. Because we live in a trustless society, but a community, but we trust people as grown-ups to do the work. And so it's not a stifling environment. It's quite liberating.
So, and then if there's someone who really want to get into the industry, if you can give only one advice to them, what would it be?
I would research. I would get to know the projects. I would come to events like this and I would just spend time walking around, talking to people. So find something that you really love in the space. Join the community.
How about a little bit other side question? There's a bunch of projects, but how what I should choose and how I should learn?
I would probably start something like CoinDesk. We'll have Blockchain 101 courses. Go there, do it, download some wallets, actually buy some crypto, stake some crypto, trade some crypto. You get a real feeling for what the user experience is like doing this. Read Twitter and you'll see the whole gamut of craziness and common sense that lives in this industry.
What is your value or principle to keep be yourself?
For me, it's a choice. I make sure that the people I work with share these values. Mission-driven, good people at their heart, treat each other very, very well. Don't do any nefarious activities. That's real. I wouldn't be able to work with people other than that.
If you have to choose one that you really respect in the scene, who will you pick?
So at the moment, one of the founders of Miston is a friend of mine, but has become a mentor as well. And his name is George Denizis. He's the chief scientist and actually the creator of Walrus. And having worked with him since I've joined, I've become incredibly grateful and respectful for his guidance, his leadership, his sense of humor, the fact he doesn't take things too seriously, but he tells me very openly and honestly when things are not going very well.
What is your last coin you bought?
The last coin I bought was Walrus.
Woo, Warriors. Okay, this is the first one who said that, like, they bought their project.
Really, I know. Why did I buy it? I can't remember why I bought it. I think I was doing trying out some liquid staking or something, and so I wanted to go through the whole process, so that's what I did.
Okay, last question. You have to have one roommate for a year, Vitalik or Justin Sun?
Oh, Vitalik. Oh my God, a million times. I think Vitalik is fantastic. He seems to be a reluctant leader, which I think is probably quite a good quality in a person. And I feel he's got a very emotionally intelligent approach to Ethereum and the community. And I've always found it such a treat to hear him speak. So if we got to hang out in our house, drinking cups of tea in our pajamas, that'd be great. I'd love it.
That's a really good answer. I mean, like, you treat him as a human, because yesterday someone said that he's an alien.
Oh,
maybe it's a good way, because you so respect him. You feel like he's so smart. He's not a human being.
I don't know what he'd be like at doing the washing up. That would be important, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's our interview. Thank you so much.
It was lovely to meet you.
Thank you so much.